안녕하세요, 여러분. 반갑습니다. 오늘은 4월 27일입니다. 오늘은 수요일입니다. Today is April 27, Wednesday. To meet you again, students and friends. 오늘은 부엌에 대해서 공부하고자 합니다. Today we intend about the kitchen. What are the family inside kitchen? So, 부엌의 가족. 부엌 means kitchen. 부엌, kitchen means possessive. 의 means of. So if you put the noun after 의, of noun. So for example, the noun here is 가족. 가족. 가족 is family. So 부엌의 가족 means family of kitchen. Family of kitchen. So 부엌의 means kitchens. Kitchens of or of kitchens. 부엌의 가족, kitchen family. Let us try to know what are inside the kitchen. First of all, inside the kitchen. First of all, the one who is always present, most one present in the kitchen is our mom. So mom in Korean is 엄마. 엄마 is mama. 엄마, mom, mama. 아빠, 아빠 is papa. 아빠, papa. 나, of course, I like cooking, so I'll be there. I don't know so much about cooking. I'll be there to wash dishes. So, who is there in the kitchen? Me. What is me in Korean? It is 나. Okay. 나 means me or I. I as subject, me as object. 나 can be subject and object. Of course, we have also 누나. Because I'm a man, my older sister is 누나. 누나 is older sister for boy. And the older brother for a boy is 형. 형. So 누나 could be like ate. 형 is like kuya in Tagalog. We have also another word for older brother, but this time it is for a girl. Older brother for a girl is 오빠. Perhaps you are familiar with this word, 오빠. 오빠 means older brother. 아빠 is papa. 오빠 is older brother or kuya. Older sister for a girl is 언니. 언니, older sister for a girl. Now, regardless you are a boy or girl, any younger sibling, like younger brother or younger sister, it is called 동생. 동생. So we call it ading in the Philippines, ading in Ilocano. 동생 is younger sibling, so younger brother or younger brother. So these are the people inside our kitchen who could cook, who could wash dishes, who could do serving, and who could clean. Now let us see some constituent professional mode. So who are the people inside our kitchen? First of all, we have 요리사. 요리사 is a chef. Okay, 요리사 could be like a chef in Italian restaurant or French restaurant or any kind of big scale restaurant is 요리사. 요리사 is a chef. There is another one similar to 요리사 that is called 조리사. 조리사 is a cook. Actually, there is not much difference between 요리사 and 조리사. They are all cook, but 요리사 is more like a chef, more than a cook. Now we have 부조리장, so the one on the 조리사 who is a cook. So the one who is assisting the cook is called 부조리장. 부 means assistant. So 부조리장 is assistant cook. Now in Chinese restaurant in Korea and Korean cuisine restaurant, we have another word that is used inside the kitchen. It is 주방장. Okay, 주방장. 주방 is another word for 부엌, which is kitchen, and 장 is a chef. So 주방장 is kitchen chef. So it is like a chef in Italian restaurant. So in Chinese restaurant or in Korean restaurant inside Korea, we call the kitchen chef as 주방장. 주방장. Okay, now the one assisting 주방장 or the one assisting kitchen chef is called 보조 주방장. So we have studied 부조리장 there, the assistant cook. 부 means assistant. Now 보조 also means assistant. Okay, 보조 주방장 means assistant kitchen chef. 주방장 is a chef. 보조 is assistant. Now how about 주방 보조? If you put 주방장 in another way, 주방 보조 means the one assisting in the kitchen, not really like assistant kitchen chef, but someone who is assisting anything like dishwashing, cleaning, preparing food inside the kitchen is called 주방 보조. So it is a kitchen help. 주방 보조, kitchen help. And here comes the very important part, which is dishwashing. So what is dishwashing? 설거지. 설거지, dishwashing. Now, before you cook any kind of cuisine, any kind of food, you need to prepare the materials or cooking stuff, and this is called 장보기. 장보기 is doing the market. 장 is a shortcut of 시장, which is market. 보기 coming from the word 보다, which is to see, but here it means doing the market or going to market and buying the things for your cooking is called 장보기. Okay, so those are the things we see inside the kitchen. Now let us see what we have in the kitchen. So try to see the materials you have inside kitchen. You have also scale, that is 저울. Okay, you have also 주전자, which is a kettle. But let's learn them one by one. Okay, so what do we have inside the kitchen? So let's learn the kitchen utensils. 부엌 도구. 부엌 is kitchen. Of course, in another word is 주방. Okay, one utensil that is very important inside the kitchen is 그릇. 그릇. 그릇 is, what is 그릇 here? In this picture, you have a bowl on the left. On top of the spoon, knife, and fork, you have the bowl. That is 그릇 in Korean. 그릇. Second one is chopsy. What is chopsy? Chopsy is a dish. Do we have dish here? Yes, the one below, the one at the bottom, and the center with the fork and knife, gray color. The round one is called dish or plate. So we call it in Korean chopsy. Chopsy is dish or plate. Now, if you are carrying so many things like 그릇, 접시s, and other kitchen utensils, you need to put them together here. What is it? 쟁반. 쟁반 is a tray. Do we have 쟁반 here? Yes. Where is 쟁반? I do not see 쟁반. I see the doma below the fish there. On the right side, we have 1, 2, 3, 3 plates with 2 bowls. So if you put those things together, you need a tray. And tray in Korean is called 쟁반. Okay, 쟁반, kitchen tray. 쟁반 tray. Now, what do you use for eating? Okay, whether you are right-handed or left-handed, you need to use this utensil, which is 숟가락. 숟가락 is spoon. Do we have 숟가락 here? Where is 숟가락? Yes, on the left, blue color, 1, 2, 3. 3 from the bottom, on the most left. There's a spoon there beside the fork. The spoon in Korean is 숟가락. 숟가락 is spoon. Now another one is Koreans use chopstick. Maybe the Westerners, not many are used to this kind of utensil, which is chopstick. So chopstick in Korean language is 젓가락. We do not have 젓가락 here, so this could be like a Western style. 젓가락 is 2 sticks put together, so that's the chopstick. And we have fork. Fork, how is it? It is fork, but when you pronounce in Korean language, it becomes fork. We have fork here, just beside the spoon. On the left side, blue color, there is a fork or fork beside the spoon and beside the knife. That is fork, which is fork. And we have also cup. Cup is an English word, and then we just pronounce it cup. There is a cup up there on top beside the kettle, the green color, and also blue and white color. Those are the cup. So cups are used to contain hot drinks like coffee or tea. So that is cup. And we have glass. How do we call glass in Korean? It is 잔. Do we have 잔 here? Yes, on the right side, beside the pot, and on top of the kettle is glass. We can see the glass there, which is 잔. It is used to contain the cold liquid like water or juice. If you have cup is like you say a cup of coffee. 커피 한 cup 주세요. But we can still say 잔. 잔 can be not only for glass in Korean. It can be also for hot drink. So 커피 한 잔 주세요. Please give me a cup of coffee. 차 한 잔 주세요. Please give me a cup of tea. But you can also use for the cold drink. 물 한 잔 주세요. You can translate in English a glass of water. So in English, cup and glass are distinguished. However, in Korean, 잔 can mean both cup and glass. Okay, so the one I put there, cup, for the English word cup, it could be also 잔 in Korean. And of course, after eating, you need to have clean your mouth. So do you have a mouth here? Okay, cleaning the material. So it is called napkin, okay, or tissue, and we just call it napkin or tissue, the same. Let's continue. We have also frying pan. So what is the frying pan? The pan that is used for frying the fish, frying the egg. Okay, frying. Now in Korean language, F frying, it can be used as 후. Okay, H, frying pan. Frying pan. Do we have frying pan here? Oh yes, there are two eggs at the bottom. We have the frying pan at the bottom beside the plate. Okay, frying pan, and we have chopsy. Okay, we below the frying pan is jugok. What is jugok? Jugok is spatula. At the top, in the center, there are different kind of spatula that you can use for frying the egg and turning it over, and that is spatula. And then to mix the egg also, you have different kind of spatula. So in Korean language, it is used as jugok. However, jugok can be also the one you use to get rice, like rice scoop. It is also jugok. So jugok can mean spatula and rice scoop. Now, when you cook or when you fry the things on the frying pan, you need to put the oil so that the egg will not stick unless you have a special pan. You need put some oil, but do not put the oil for your car engine. Do not put the gasoline also. Those are also 기름. 기름 can be oil, but here we need to use the cooking oil. So cooking oil is 식용유. 식용유 is cooking oil. 식 is to eat. 용 is for the use of. 유 is the oil. So 기름 is pure Korean for oil. 유 is 한자. So 식용유 is cooking oil. 식용유, cooking oil. 기름 is any kind of oil. Now 주전자. But before going to 주전자, I'll tell you something. 기름 also can be the oil from your skin. Okay, that if you have so much oily skin, so 기름 can be any kind of oil, but we cannot use the gasoline, engine oil, or oil from our body. We have to use the cooking oil. Where do you boil your water? It is 주전자. We have 주전자 here. 주전자 is a kettle. The purple color is the purple. The one on the right side, we see the 주전자 below the pot. 주전자 is kettle. So we use 주전자 to boil water. So 주전자 is kettle. Now, when you are going to slide the cooking materials like pork and other meats, and then vegetables like onion or spring onion, you need chopping board. And chopping board in Korean is doma. Doma is a chopping board. Do we have doma here? Doma in this picture? Yes. Below the pot, the ones which is flat. What is the color of yes? About knife. Knife is 칼. 칼 is knife. A 칼 can be any kind of knife, but the one you use inside the kitchen knife is called 식칼. As I mentioned earlier, 식 means to eat. So 칼 is the knife. So knife that is used inside the kitchen is 칼. So 칼 here can mean any kind of knife, even the sword, but 식칼 is the kitchen knife. So that's what we saw inside the kitchen. We have the 식칼 there on the right side of the doma, which is a chopping board. Also beside the 생선, which is the fish, we see this 식칼. Now let's continue our lesson. We have now kitchen utensils, and we need to have also kitchen cooking stuff so that we can continue our cooking. So we can have, first of all, 고기. What is 고기? Are you carnivorous? because gogi in Spanish means carne. In English, it is meat. So, are you fond of